If you notice, everyone who came here, most people, I said, if it doesn't work out, what's your plan B? And either I got a plan B and I'd say, is that something that you want to do? And then based on that answer, I got your level of commitment, you know? Or people, the best answer, which what I had, I didn't have a plan B. Had I would have took it a long time ago. Promise you. So, it's true. I left this business 3 times. Every time I left, I had nowhere to go. If I had somewhere to go, I would have been there. Okay? So, we're looking for someone that's hungry. I'm with that. What else are we looking for?
Thick skin.
Thick skin. I agree. I know if someone's going to work with me, I really try to be as nice as I can. But I also know you have to have a certain kind of either sense of humor or a thick skin or something that's going to be able to take all this and be constructive with the advice I'm giving it and not get like upset. It takes a special person. So I know in order for someone to work with me, they may not have to be like me, but they have to be, it's got to be a mutual fit. So someone to work with you, someone to work with me, they need thick skin. What else are we looking for?
A self-starter and driven.
Because you don't want to babysit. You're sick and tired of, and in your short career, you've learned very quick on how it could be that if you just bring anybody on and, you know, they're given attitude or they just aren't, you gotta be 100% fucking pumped in this business. You have to sit back and say, I get to sit back and write my own check. That kind of excitement, intensity, that alone will sell applications. Without it, it's very tough to sell applications. A lot of us who have that, we think it's a given because in us it's just naturally, we didn't have to train. You just guys naturally had it. A lot of people hear that when you join, it's nice to be beaten up a little bit, so when you come here, you're like, oh my gosh, you're going to give me leads? So it's nice to get people beaten up, the ones that will appreciate it. You know, there are people out there paying $50 a lead, and they're 20-30% less contract than you guys are, and if they found something like this right off the bat, their life changes. Now they get training. You know, now there's just so many other things that will come with it. You guys, we're in a different place than we were 6 months ago. I don't know if you got the memo. People know. They all know. Before it was AFOX awareness year. It's over. They know. They know. They know. So they know about 5,000 to 15,000 a week. They know about 25 to 45 appointments a week. They know that they don't have to pay for anything to make that happen. They know. So we don't have to overextend ourselves. We don't have to recruit anyone. We don't have to sell anyone the opportunity. If they're a fit, if they're the things that you guys say that is necessary that you're looking for, then we really have to know right up front. And without these questions, they can be in the system for a month or two and not even know, you don't know, if they have what inside is needed to be successful. Now, I shook Rom's hand. We hung out the whole day, a lot of the day, and when very early I said, you're a guy that's going to get it, but it's going to be brutal, and it's going to be a while. And it was all of that. Isn't that nice when you know that? You guys have to really start asking, again, the things that you didn't do on the field will be the things that will hurt you as a manager. If you don't know how to ask those deeper questions and to make sure people are worth coming here, like if we have someone that just joined on our group and is asking for money, like obviously our filtering process, we're letting a lot of people in, right? So who do I want to recruit? Who do I recommend all of you guys to recruit? Is your future protege. If you don't sit down with someone and say, I want to make you the best version you can be with a little slice of me. I want to give you everything I got. Not, oh, I'm going to put you on this contract and make this override. If you write 5 to 10,000, this is what happens. I sat down with John, I said, all right, we got some. Didn't take me long, right? I said very, very early. We didn't need the whole day, right? I said, you're going to be a stud. And then what I said to myself was, I'm going to bust your balls for the next couple of months. Because you'll appreciate it. You'll appreciate it when it's all said and done. Right? So, you all can know that. And you all should demand that. And if you're not sure about somebody, then you are allowed to make whatever tests, trials, whatever questions you want to ask until you feel comfortable about this enrollment process. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. We're really going to, when you're selective, the right questions will come up. If you're trying to close someone and you're like, oh, what should I ask? What should I ask? Just like a client, it won't come. It's not going to happen. But you have a clear idea of what you don't want. And you're willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that no one's wasting your time. Because you felt that. And the reason why you feel that so much is because you could be out writing premium. And when you write a lot of premium. So you feel it a lot. You know what I mean? Other people, they convince themselves, oh, you know what? Yeah, it was a waste of time. People have a defense mechanism that when they're doing wrong to make themselves feel like it's not so bad. I know that sounds crazy. And that defense mechanism stops growing and training from happening. Because you're constantly selling yourself that mediocre was okay today. You know? A lot of recruiting, it's going to happen. You know, you won't understand it, so we're dismissive. Oh, it's the agents. Oh, it's because they're far away. Oh, it's because Dave says one thing, Adam says another thing. We'll come up with something. But when it's all said and done, people come in and they're successful. So it works. So whatever excuses people want to come up with, that's their way of saying, not me, I'm not the one. I'm not 5 to 15. That's what I'm telling you. Anytime you hear any type of excuses, any type of bullshit, what they're doing is they're raising their hand and saying, you might not want to spend a lot of time on me until I get my head straight. Well, what some of us do is we will coddle them, which it only makes things worse. You're only enforcing that kind of behavior that will always end in not booking appointments, not making sales. Does that make sense? If I like someone, I'm normally going to be tough on them to make sure things go good, that your business grows fast, that you accomplish your goals. You know, if I don't spend a lot of time, sometimes I'm caught up on stuff, but other times, you know, I'm here for a short period of time, and I have to be best with my time. If I take the time and spend on you, if I'm like, Chris, we're going to role play for an hour, that means I want to make you successful today. That means something. If I take the time to, why are you doing this? That means I care, right? So anyone have any thoughts, questions?